Really productive, constructive session. Obviously trying to work on getting you setting these wedges a little bit better on the way back, giving you more control over your trajectory whilst playing golf. If we take a little look here at your footage on the left, although it's down the line, you get the feel for what the problems are when you're out on that golf course. Club works back a little bit too much underneath you, a little bit too much on the inside, quite hooded, producing a sort of bold left wrist here, which takes loft off the club, makes it very difficult for you to then get any sort of flight. Also, the club head doesn't really travel far enough. You don't create enough levers to then produce a steep angle of attack. You can see there that the club's coming very low to the ground as it approaches the ball, and as a consequence we've got to slide the legs and go after it with the hands a little bit to try and get anything resembling a trajectory on the golf shot. So what we're trying to do is get you setting the club better, producing a more cut left wrist position there with a little bit more travel on the club head and not quite as much width in the backswing. In order to achieve this, we work with the bag positioned about 3 feet behind the golf ball. Obviously this is going to encourage you to elevate the club much quicker. You can see the much earlier set position here in the wrist and the shaft, much better position at that point. As you then get into the rest of your backswing, the club head is travelling much further at that point than it is over here on the left. So we're trying to get the club head to travel further without creating width. Width's great for hitting full shots, but it's absolutely useless for hitting delicate chip shots around the green. Once these angles have been established, we're able to then release them into the back of the ball. You can see there that you release that club beautifully now through the hitting area. Let the club slide past your hands on the way through, maintain the loft beautifully on the way through, and the legs much quieter. The leg action will improve as the set improves. Towards the end of your lesson, here's what we have: much better position at address than you used to have, narrower stance. That was something else that was visible at Hoyle, the stance getting wider. Nice set on the way back, just rehearsing it there. You take it away in the actual swing, much earlier setting of the golf club, much better setting of the wrist, and a much quieter looking leg action through the hitting area. That's the action that you've got to take onto the golf course with you. Your focus has got to be on the process that you've got to go through. You've got to basically face this one up jack now and get it beaten to death. We've got to get rid of this tendency to take the club back low, and we've got to condition ourselves to set the club steeper. You can see there's a beautiful action when you get it right. Set the club nicely, club head travels further than normal, and then you release under it. Fundamentally, they're really good pitching action. What we've got to do now is just do it and do it and do it until we can get that belief that it's going to happen when we're out on the golf course. Like I said, great session with you. Really enjoyed working with you yesterday. Keep it up and good luck.